Hello, passengers of the cosmic intelligence. Welcome to Golden Angel Tarot. This is a timeless reading. Today's reading will be messages from universe about you. It will be 4 different parts. You can only listen to one part or other parts, whatever feels right to you. So we are moving towards the mind. Queen of Cups. So this is an abundant, nurturing, beautiful energy, in control of emotions, stable, high EQ, and good communicator, and likes to build things slow but steady. And you have a beautiful energy regarding the mind. So let's get messages from the universe deck. What do we need to know about the mind? Okay, so we talked about being intuitive. Your third eye is strong, and if you feel like it's somehow imbalanced, balance it out. This talks about maybe you might be feeling some imbalance. We say blockage, but not quite. Difference in flow of the energy, let's say. Of course, this is my opinion. So we talked about high EQ and nurturing, good listener person, building things slowly and stable. You might also be water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You might have placements. You might be Leo. And this talks about being confident and owning your area. So you have this part of you as a mind. You are smart. You dominate with your intellect and your ability regarding strategies is what I get. So this talks about stagnancy. Maybe somehow in your mind you might feel dissatisfied or stagnant. But with the recent alignments, I think this would change. Also, cards talks about change is what I get. What else with the mind? What else do we need to know? This one wants to come out. Trust. So I think you are a trustworthy person. You create secure, we talked about, I said high EQ. Also, you create secure attachments and relationships with people. And if you trust, I think you go all the way. Nurture this person, support this person or people, whoever it is. Gratitude, you might be a person who is grateful for things or with abundance coming to you. But also cups are abundance, and since it's the queen, is being nurtured by the universe. Also maybe there is full of abundance coming your way, or you will get the fruits of your labors, be it a strategy, a plan, a project maybe, or how your mind works, being practical, being solution based, and finding solutions to which serves both parties. Not like this is what I want, this is what we'll do, but you also consider the feelings of other people too. And forgiveness, we talked about water signs. You don't have to be a water sign, you might have planetary placements. But this also talks about you are confident, but also emotional and compassionate with people is what I get. What else? do we need to know regarding the mind? What else? Ooh, okay. Well, it's not easy to be a smart person, so a lot of cards want to come. Okay, so we talked about dissatisfied, being dissatisfied, or not feeling content. So this card also talks about that, and maybe it says indecision. Maybe you thinking too much about things, trying to nurture people too much. Maybe it's exhausting you mentally, or finding solutions to places. And Baron of Vessels. So this is cups. This is sometimes not being moderate. If you lean towards the more emotional side, in an over-emotional side, maybe this could be a problem. Or if you act out of emotions without thinking too much, you might have problems. Or right now, that could be your problem, working the shadow side of the archetypes. The flower pusher, this is justice. So maybe you are worried about some things being not balanced or just, could be the thing. And Queen of Birds. So this is a wise person. We talked about smart, intellectual, high EQ person. So you are a smart person, but maybe a little bit, again, dissatisfied with some things. I don't know, is it a project it's not moving forward? Is it some idea that you thought was great, but maybe it doesn't feel that great anymore? Or is it some solution you found, but other people are not agreeing to it? Could be. Page of Swords. Also, again, swords. Smart mind, sharp mind, eager to work, fight for their ideas. So eagerness, enthusiasm, and future potential, it says. One more. Okay, King of Birds. So with the cups, birds, this also gives me this purification work, unending activity. Maybe you are consuming yourself with thoughts, or somehow you are too focused on nurturing people. And here we have deception, deceit, hidden truths, and secrets. Maybe people you trust, since we had the trust card here, maybe people you trust somehow doesn't feel like you're getting back the trust, or believing in, or the support you seek, and or you are not getting the mental stimulation that much from the people as you expect, because not everyone is same with intellectual capacity. Maybe you are not satisfied with your talks with people. Something like that. That's what I get. So, I want to ask, how do you use your mind? We talked about it, but for confirmation, so you have a lot of ideas, maybe too much emotion, or too much thoughts about your emotions. And the Empress. So again, this is nurturing energy, but sometimes maybe you are too lazy. Since we talked about stagnancy, or right now, maybe you are feeling, maybe you are conserving your mind energy, like saving your energy for useful areas. Practical. And the Hierophant, you could be a teacher, you could be a mentor, you could be a counselor. So that is how you use your intellect. You teach, you lead, you advise, is what I get. And Six of Pentacles. So maybe, like I said, you expect equal give and take, but maybe you don't get that from people, and this could be some sort of not feeling satisfied with things in general. And how are you using your mind negatively or not using it? I don't know how to say. Okay, how are you abusing your mind power, let's say? Okay, so you could be a little bit too vulgar or too harsh with your words, your style, your approach. While you try to give and take and like be useful of service to people, maybe you are coming too strong, or people maybe feel like you are coming on to them too strong or too insistive of your opinions. Since you're a teacher, maybe you are like, I know better all the time. You might be a know-it-all. Okay, so Ace of Wands. Again, impulsive. Maybe you don't listen to the other side. You just think that you know better than other people, and you might. But if you want to reach people, sometimes you need to get to their level. So this is habits that doesn't serve us. Again, over-controlling, maybe being too egotistical, or saying that you know better than other people. Could be, even if you know, you literally know better than them, it might make them feel humiliated or below you somehow. And Seven of Wands. So I think you are a little bit defensive. Maybe you try to win the arguments all the time. I don't know. Five of Pentacles. You might have a pessimistic approach. And again, with impulsiveness. So with the intention of nurturing people, or maybe you think you are helping them, but they don't understand it that way. Maybe you are prone to misunderstandings because of your fast and quick style. And how do you see the world? Okay, you expect equal give and take, and you try to nurture people. You are fun, you are knowledgeable, you don't hesitate to take responsibility if you have to, or you feel like you, since you're the smart one, maybe you feel only you can fix problems. And maybe you might act like this because of some hidden fears or wounds, or maybe when there's something you don't know, because like I said, intellectual and knowledgeable wise person, if you come across something you don't know, maybe you might feel panic, or you might feel worried. How do you approach problems or practical things? Okay, you just get to work. You're smart, you trust yourself, and you fix it. 8 8s could be a synchronicity for you. So you, once you see this problem, you move towards the solution. And you are a go-getter. You know that you have everything. You know that you have this brilliant mind, and you work your magic. And you like, again, give and take, partnerships, teamwork. And you are inside. Maybe you don't show outside that much, but you are a sensitive, compassionate person. And also you are a fun person, fun to be around, fun to do things with. So maybe sometimes your words might be a little too harsh, too pricky. So How should you act? What's the advice? What is the best way to use your mind energy or use your beautiful mind? How can you use more beautifully? Okay, so Six of Wands. Six of Wands, this I think gives me using your knowledge. I think you already use your knowledge for creating positive change around you, and you should continue with that. Don't let some people, some disappointments deter you from using your wisdom, knowledge, and practical approach. And you should, when you're planning things, when you're making decisions, think for the future. I mean, here, like you just get to work and try to fix quickly, but sometimes maybe you just need to stop a little and approach, like think a little bit, sleep on it maybe, then act accordingly, is what I get. The Sun, so with the Leo Sun, you are capable, you are knowledgeable, you are capable, you are a good mentor. So continue spreading the light. Seven of Pentacles, again, what I get is here, like step by step, instead of trying to fix everything quickly, instead of being impatient, try to approach this from a more grounded place. And Father of Pentacles, again, planner, disciplined, but moves slow, grounded. And Temperance, all these cards give me this moderation energy. So be moderate with your approach, but don't lose your confidence. And Son of Swords, again, Knight of Swords, this is a knowledgeable person. So don't hesitate to take action, but maybe instead of being impulsive or too quick to approach things, you might want to slow down a little bit and then take the action. So if you skipped other parts and came to this part of the reading, so I suggest you go find part 1 of this reading, Messages from the Universe body, and listen to the sign synchronicities and dates. Remember, you don't have to resonate with all aspects that I talk about here. If you like the reading, feel free to hit the like button. If you'd like to follow more readings, you can consider subscribing. If you want to continue with the soul part, now I'm going to move your message from the universe regarding the soul. Love and peace. Bye.